the next day, we are now obviously in Cascais, the next day, and look, the sun's out. This is the marina we're staying in. It's about a 40-minute train ride to Lisbon proper, which we'll be doing tomorrow. But it's nice to have some sun. It's quite warm too. Cute little houses, well, apartments I guess. Restaurants. Little beach. Wow. Must be lunchtime. There's a few people here. Yeah, this is cool. So here we are in a really traditional Portuguese place, having sardines and all sorts of fish, as we do. And we are just gonna have a really nice meal. Revisiting Lisbon. We can't complain about the weather anymore. It's really hot. Just a quick train ride, half an hour thereabouts, from the marina. And we're just having a bit of a walk around good old Lisbon. Once again, we are surprised how quiet it is. This place brings back memories. This big arch. It does go up and down a bit in good old Lisbon. And those sidewalks, they're like everywhere, they're like little mosaics almost, and they are so slippery. It's amazing actually. We have to be really careful. Yeah, it's really steep, eh? Yeah, I know. I was just saying how slippery they are too. Amazing. Nice though. Everywhere they can, they put little tables out. Fantastic. Making a bit of a statement here. Probably needs a bit of work. A bit of a paint shop, a bit of lots I think. I doubt that there's anybody living there. Another sail, another cape. Cabo Espichel. So this is just south of Lisbon. Be so on the lookout for little pots. This whole coast, all the way from the north of Spain to here, is littered with pots for crabs or all sorts of seafood, I guess. So I'm not sure if you can see this, but there's these two little pimples here. One's green and one's white with a stick. They're the things that we have to look out for all the time, and sometimes they're exceptionally difficult to see. Some have nice little flags, but those two here, you can, no doubt you can see them now. They're usually in a pair, so this is one set, and often there is another set. There you go. And you don't want to get those in your prop. We've done it once, and it's not very pleasant.
We in the dinghy.
Yeah, but I think we might have to go back because I don't have a mask.
Okay, hold on a minute. I'll
Unless
check.
we have two. The little fishing harbour of Sines. Over there is more like a container harbour, and just in the front here, the little marina. There's 3 boats anchored. The middle one is us. Nice little beach. But as you can see, with COVID, there's still nobody here. I think this normally is quite a popular resort, so I hear, but it's empty really. We're looking for a place to have a little coffee. We fueled up the boat, got a better anchor spot than yesterday, and now we're wandering around before we take off again tomorrow towards the Algarve. No township in Portugal, or for Europe that matter. In Europe that matters. We need to have a castle and a church. It's basically just a wall with a little house. I don't know what these are. Millstones by the looks of it. Finally, a fantastic day of sailing. A long one too. We've already been gone for probably 6 hours. We got the wind kind of from behind and we are flying. Look at this little Otto, which is our automatic pilot. We call him Otto. He's doing a good job. There's the coastline. Guess what? We're going to go around the Cape again. Just there under the sail, that is Cabo San Vincent or something like that. And around the corner is basically what they call the Algarve, and that is the bottom part of Portugal. So there is not much housing here. There's some windmills in the distance. I doubt that you can see them. But yeah, we are doing well. We've been averaging over 7 knots. And the boat's just loving it. A bit of a roll, as you can see. We're sort of going a little bit all over the place. Well, not all over the place, but the pilot has to work a bit. But it's all good. It's all good again on the good ship Chaos. So after a long day's sail with lots of wind, that's where we're coming from. We rounded that cape, and then we have this, the beginning of the Bay of Cadiz, actually the Gulf of Cadiz. And then we found this cute little anchorage with these rock formations, a little beach with a beach shack, some umbrellas, and then these amazing rocks. Sorry for the wind. It's a bit rolly, but I think the wind will stop. Doesn't it look lovely? So we're right at the entrance of this inland sea almost, which at the moment it's full tide. It's high tide, I should say. So it's quite full. And look behind that breakwater. That's where the beach is. And look at all the kite surfers. This place is known for the kite surfers.
Well, today is a special day because this is the first time we're sailing without our jacket.
Or long pants, look!
Or long pants, Pete was in
This
t-shirts
is
and
the
shorts.
first time. I mean, obviously there is again no wind. We've already had the sails up and down 3 times. We're motoring again. There's only 6 knots of wind. And it's like proper south of Portugal, I guess.
Yes,
So
quite
over
pretty,
there,
yeah.
in the distance where these houses are, that's called Albufeira. It's one of the COVID-19 hotspots in Portugal, so we're staying right away from it. And And so yeah, there you go. That's the Algarve coast. It's beautiful,
Yeah.
but it's warm. Woohoo! Well, somebody else thinks it's summer. No more jacket.
Oh,
Short sleeves.
not even.
Working on your tan. So next thing is you need to put your shorts on.
Bare feet.
Bare feet, yeah. No more socks.
Socks.
Good. Have fun.
So we're doing 9 knots because the tide is going in the channel. It's scary. I wouldn't want to go and fight it. But we're going to anchor in Culatra.
So we're having apero, and there in the background is the island of Culatra, not very far from a Portuguese town called Faro. This was recommended by us by a Belgian actually in Cascais in Lisbon, and we figure there's probably 100 boats parked out here. As far as you can see, there's yachts. And that's just behind us. There's the same amount or thereabouts in front of us. It is quite something really. And then you have the crazy taxis. There's one coming in the distance that go from that place over there which is called Olao, and they do taxi rides backwards and forwards. And they just love to be beating. There's one. This one's actually not going too fast, but yeah, they just love beating all speed records that are there to be broken. And it's nice because it goes slap, slap, slap on the boat. But tonight they'll stop. And here's to another good night. Right?
Right.
So we're out there somewhere amongst all these boats. This is where everybody parks their car, dinghy. We call it a car because that's how we get ashore. So it's Dinghy Alley. And look how they deliver everything, water, beer and so on, groceries to the shop, because there's a little grocery shop. So that's a job, eh? And then we walk, and this is the little settlement on Culatra Island. We had a walk around yesterday. It reminds me a little bit of Rottnest actually. It's little holiday houses, obviously some permanent residents because there's a lot of little fishing boats here, as you can see. So we're gonna go for another wander, get some essential groceries so we can cook tonight. Maybe walk to the other side. If we keep walking straight ahead of here, we get to the beach that's on the ocean side. Obviously this is all a big inland waterway. Actually no cars on this island.
No. No, I haven't seen any. A few tractors.
Yes.
Ready for breakfast.
Ready for lunch? Here's a little supermarket. Only 5 people at a time, so people are queuing to get in. Nice bougainville. Heading to the beach. Very dry already. A little path to the beach. Nice beach.
Hey Peter, we're crossing another country.
Well, we're back in Spain. We're just leaving Portugal.
Oh, there it is. Bye bye, Portugal.